Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a baby blanket that's personalised. It's not going to be for my baby, it's actually going to be a gift for one of our friends who's having a baby. The baby's actually due in 2 weeks, so I'm really excited. I am only going to be using my scrap yarn that I have because I am at the moment, I know I always say I'm not going to buy more yarn, but I'm actually not going to buy any more yarn. I've even cancelled my yarn subscription because obviously at the moment I'm not working, I have my baby and I'm obviously getting some maternity pay, but it does decrease as the months go on, and I really would like to take a whole year off, so I'm just trying to be very budget conscious at the moment. So I have a whole bag full of yarn, so I'm just definitely going to try and use what yarn I have. A bag and more, in fact. I have more than a bag of yarn. I've got so much yarn. So I'm just going to be using the yarn that I've got, hopefully this year. Unless there is a specific project that I need to make, I'm not going to buy any yarn. I'm just going to use the yarn from my stash, which is a lot. I have a lot of yarn. Maybe when it gets to Christmas, I'll buy a couple of like balls of yarn here and there just to make Christmas presents. Maybe. I don't know. But for now, I'm just using the yarn I've got. I'm going to make a baby blanket. I've got some blue yarn left over from when I made my own baby blanket. So yeah, I'm going to get into it.
So these are the colours that I've picked out to do the baby blanket. I'm thinking I'm going to do stripes of the blue, and then in between each stripe doing the white. For the blue, I'm going to do just double crochet, and then for the white in between, I'm thinking I'm going to do puff stitches, double crochet and then puff stitches as well, just to add something. My yarn is DK weight, so I'm just chaining 100 using a 4mm hook. At the moment, because I've got the baby with me a lot, I'm having to do a mixture of voiceover and speaking in the video, which is why the audio probably is a little bit off compared to normal. While I've got the baby not in my arms, I usually have white noise on. He's in the same room as me still, and that is why I don't always record with audio at the time I'm recording, so I do apologise.
So what I'm currently thinking of to do is I've got 5 rows of this blue. I'm going to do 3 rows of white, and then the second row I'm going to do some puff stitches in the middle, so that'll give it a bit of texture. But yeah, just at the minute I'm just carrying on doing double crochet into every stitch.
Here's how it's looking so far. As you can see, the puff stitches are on the white. I've just done 3 rows of white, and the middle row is using the puff stitches. I'm going to use the next blue now to do another 5 rows, and I'm thinking it might not be long enough with the blues that I've currently got. So I definitely didn't have enough blues. I finished using my blues up now, and as you can see I've already started adding in a green. So I could have repeated some of the blues, like I didn't have enough of this one and this one. Oops, hello, sorry baby. I did have enough of the bottom two, these two here, to repeat the rows, but as I didn't have enough of the other two, I thought I better not. So instead I decided to introduce some greens. I have 3 different shades of green here, I've got some more, but these are the ones that I feel would match the best. They're a bit more like neutral colours. So I'm just going to carry on and add the green rows.
So I finished doing all of my stripes and I included the greens. So this is how the blanket is looking now. And now I am going around the border. I've gone around with this light green here, and now I'm going around with the second lightest green. And then afterwards I'm going to go around with my two blues, and I don't have enough of any of the other colours to go around it, so it's kind of looking a bit square, which is fine, but I ran out of different yarns that I could use, but I think this still looks really nice. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on now going around the border. And here is the blanket now completed, except for the name. I want to put the name on there, and the border is looking like this. I think it's probably going to look a lot better once it's been washed, because it's a bit stiff at the moment. I think it could do with being washed, obviously. I'll do that before I gift it to them anyway, but I want to put the name here at the bottom. I don't know whether to go really big or just down here at the, like in the blue. I'm thinking maybe just in the blue, but I don't know if I can make the letters that small. Anyway, I'm going to try anyway first, just in the blue section here, and then see how that looks. Okay, I did originally do it black with a thinner yarn, but I didn't like how the black looked actually, so I've gone in with a chunky white. I've got this more bulky white. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it's chunkier, and I think this looks much better. So I'm just going to carry on and pop the name on there.
Here's how the blanket looks finished. I am not the biggest fan of the handwriting, but I mean my handwriting in real life, like if I was to write, isn't that great, so I mean that's going to translate into my handwriting in crochet, I guess, but still it's, you know, it still looks nice. I think it's not terrible. I'm still going to leave this as it is. I'm not going to redo the handwriting or anything like that. I think it still looks nice. It's definitely the thought that counts. But yeah, I'm happy with how this has really turned out. I'm glad that I put the border on it. I think it really pulls it all together, especially with the green and the blue, because I was only originally planning to use blue in this project. I'm really happy with how this whole blanket has turned out, and I can't wait to give it to them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.